Clint Eastwood's journey to a $375 million fortune shows you don't need to start rich to become wealthy. From starring in gritty westerns to becoming a successful director and even dabbling in politics, Clint's story is full of twists, much like the action-packed movies he starred in. Not only did he excel as a Hollywood icon, but he also made smart money moves that helped him build a financial empire. Let's dive into the highlights of his path to fame and fortune. Born in San Francisco in 1930, Clint came from humble beginnings. His family wasn't wealthy, and he certainly didn't have connections in Hollywood, but that didn't stop him from chasing big Hollywood success dreams. He took his first steps in the acting world in the 1950s, but his career really took off when he starred as Harry Callahan in Dirty Harry in 1971. The non-nonsense detective role made Clint a household name and marked the beginning of his rise to fame and financial success. This role put him on the Hollywood map and allowed him to take charge of his future in ways most actors only dream of. It all began back in 1958 when Clint landed his role as Rowdy Yates in the TV series Rawhide. In those early days, he earned $750 per episode, which might sound like a lot, but it was modest for an actor even back then. As the show's popularity grew, so did his paycheck. By the time Rawhide ended, Clint received a big payout of $119,000 per episode as part of his severance package. In 1964, Clint took a chance on an Italian film called A Fistful of Dollars. He was paid only $115,000, but this role became his big break into international stardom. Following this film, his salary rose to $50,000 for a few dollars more, and by the time he starred in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in 1966, he was earning $250,000, a huge jump from his earlier days on Rawhide. That year, he also took a smaller role in Where the Witch Is for an extra $20,000, but it was clear his main income was coming from the wild success of his westerns. Then came a pivotal moment in 1968 with Hang 'Em High. For this film, Clint negotiated a smart deal that brought him $400,000 upfront, plus 25% of the net box office profits. To top it off, Universal Studios offered him a $1 million contract around that time. Clint earned another $750,000 for Where Eagles Dare, skyrocketing his earnings and cementing his place among Hollywood's elite. By the 1970s and 1980s, Clint was one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood. His salary kept climbing as he continued starring in hits. For example, in 1978, he earned a massive $12 million for Every Which Way But Loose, and in 1984, he took home $5 million for City Heat. Clint then shifted focus to directing and producing, which further added to his wealth. In 1993, he made $7 million for starring in the Line of Fire, but his smart business deals, directing roles, and box office hits meant his real wealth was growing faster than ever. Beyond movies, Clint always had a love for music. Even as a young man, he played boogie-woogie piano, and in 1963, he released an album called Cowboy Favorites. While it didn't turn him into a music star, Clint continued to play and even performed live at Ross and fairs, making up to $115,000 per show. His love for music also influenced his son Kyle Eastwood, who grew up to become a jazz musician. Clint's influence extended beyond Hollywood. Even though his true fame came from his legendary films, Clint's business savvy wasn't just limited to acting and directing. In 2021, he found himself in a legal showdown that ended with a big payday of $6.1 million. A company in Lithuania had used his image and likeness without permission, falsely claiming he endorsed their CBD products. They created fake interviews and even an article styled to look like it came from the Today Show, where Clint supposedly praised CBD oil. Refusing to let it slide, Clint filed lawsuits against multiple companies and won. The court not only ordered the company to pay him $6 million, but also issued a permanent injunction to stop any future misuse of his name. A significant part of Clint Eastwood's wealth comes from his investment in the stock market. Over the years, he has allocated around 20% of his money, roughly $75 million, into stocks, demonstrating his financial acumen. His stock portfolio includes giants like Apple, where he holds about $5 million in shares, showcasing that Clint is as savvy with finance as he is on a movie set. Clint Eastwood's investments are as diversified as they are impressive, with holdings in major companies like ExxonMobil, $8 million, and Walmart, $4 million. His portfolio also includes Apple. Known for its growth, and Exxon, which offers stable returns, highlighting his preference for reliable big-name investments, Clint has also put money into MasterCard, McDonald's, Tesla, and Alphabet, Google's parent company. Spreading his wealth across sectors such as tech, fast food, and finance, this diversified strategy minimizes risks while ensuring steady growth. One particularly savvy investment was in Pebble Beach Company, which owns the famous Pebble Beach golf links, along with other premium golf courses, hotels, and restaurants. In 1999, Clint partnered with business moguls like golf legend Arnold Palmer to purchase a stake in the company, paying around $2 million per share as part of a total group investment of $820 million. By 2020, each share was valued at $8 to $9 million, meaning Clint's initial investment had quadrupled in value. Beyond stocks, Clint's wealth is deeply tied to his production company, Malpaso Productions, established in 1967. After the success of his Dollars trilogy, Clint used part of his earnings to create the company, named after Malpaso Creek on his Monterey County property in California. The name reflects his personal connection to the land, and the company became a pivotal asset in his career, granting him control over projects not just as an actor but also as a director and producer. This independence allowed Clint to choose projects he believed in and profit from the entire filmmaking process. Over the years, Malpaso Productions has created most of Clint's iconic films, including Unforgiven, $1 Million Baby, Gran Torino, and American Sniper. With over 30 films under his direction and 2 Oscars for Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby, Malpaso remains a reliable source of income and grows in value with each successful release. Clint's real estate portfolio is equally remarkable, spanning California, Idaho, and Hawaii. Among his prized properties is his estate in Carmel by the Sea, California, a 15,940 square feet home valued at $20 million, built when Clint was 80. It offers stunning Pacific Ocean views and reflects his love for nature and craftsmanship. In Los Angeles, Clint owns a $30 million Spanish-style mansion in Bel Air, designed by renowned architect Paul McLean. The 6,136 square feet home blends elegance with breathtaking city views, adding a modern touch to his collection. Another standout is his Rising River Ranch near Castle, California. This 1,167.5-acre retreat provides Clint with peace, privacy, and a connection to the natural world, far from the Hollywood hustle. Outside California, Clint owns a 5,700 square feet property in Sun Valley, Idaho, situated on 12 acres of land with stunning views of mountains and forests. This property, featured in the 1956 film Bus Stop starring Marilyn Monroe, is currently valued at $16 million and reflects Clint's appreciation for historical homes. In Hawaii, Clint's oceanfront property on Maui spans 1.5 acres, offering lush landscapes and pristine beaches. It's an ideal vacation spot and a testament to his taste for paradise-like retreats. Clint's connection to Pebble Beach extends beyond investment. His $20 million stake in Pebble Beach golf links has grown significantly, with shares now worth over $8 million each. This business move combines his love for golf with financial savvy. Additionally, Clint's passion for classic cars is evident in his impressive collection. Each vehicle represents a piece of automotive history, reflecting his appreciation for powerful and stylish rides. Together, Clint's investments in stocks, real estate, and his car collection are as legendary as his career, showcasing a mix of American muscle cars, rare Italian sports cars, and unique classics. Perhaps his most famous vehicle is the 1972 Ford Gran Torino, featured prominently in his film Gran Torino. After filming, Clint added this green, powerful muscle car to his collection, cementing its place as a classic symbol of American automotive history. Another standout is his 1966 Ferrari 275 GTB, a rare and valuable car gifted to him for his role in The Witches. Valued at around $1.7 million, it boasts a powerful V12 engine and is highly prized among collectors. Clint's appreciation for Italian engineering is further reflected in his 1974 Ferrari 365 GT4 Berlinetta Boxer, worth about $475,000. Designed by Pininfarina, this sleek sports car combines style with high performance. Not all of Clint's vehicles are sports cars. His collection includes a 1955 Cadillac Eldorado Series 62 convertible valued at $125,000. This luxurious classic with its powerful V8 engine was purchased after he married his first wife, Maggie Johnson, making it a sentimental addition. Other notable cars include a 1977 Pontiac Special Edition Trans Am, famous for its golden Firebird decal, and a 1937 Lincoln K-Series convertible. Clint also owns a 1966 Morris Mini Countryman Cooper S, valued at about $30,000, which adds British charm to his otherwise American-heavy collection. Modern additions include a 2014 Fiat 500e, an electric car, and a rare 1993 GMC Typhoon, a high-performance SUV. Clint's love for history and real estate merges with his ownership of the Mission Ranch Hotel and Restaurant in Carmel by the Sea. In the 1980s, when the historic property was at risk of demolition, Clint stepped in to save it, restoring it to its former glory. Today, the charming resort features 31 rooms, an on-site restaurant, and an open field where a flock of sheep graze, reflecting Clint's commitment to preserving local history. As Clint enters his later years, attention has turned to his legacy, particularly regarding his family and estate. With 8 children, Lori, Kim, Timber, Kyle, Allison, Scott, Catherine, Francesca, and Morgan, Clint's wealth may be divided among his large and talented family, which includes actors, musicians, and creatives. Some, like Allison and Scott, have followed Clint into Hollywood, carrying on his legacy in film. Clint's estate plan will likely provide for his children, potentially supporting their ventures in entertainment or beyond, while ensuring they continue to live comfortably. Given Clint's high profile, managing his estate is expected to involve detailed planning to address the complexities of his wealth and public image. Celebrities like Clint often use a combination of wills and trusts to ensure their assets are distributed as intended, while maintaining privacy. Trusts, in particular, bypass the probate process, which can be lengthy and public, allowing heirs to receive their inheritance directly. In California, where Clint resides, there are no state inheritance taxes, but federal estate taxes could apply. To avoid disputes and streamline the process, Clint likely works with a team of legal and financial advisors to manage his estate. Clint's careful planning will not only secure his family's future but also protect his legacy as one of Hollywood's most enduring icons. As a private individual, the handling of his estate will play a role in shaping how he is remembered, with the potential for media speculation and public interest adding to the complexity. A clear and thoughtful estate plan is essential to avoid misunderstandings or disputes, especially for someone of Clint Eastwood's stature. While the media often focuses on celebrity family dynamics, seeking out drama or conflict, Clint's close relationships with his children may reduce such speculation. To further shield his family from unnecessary public attention, Clint has likely structured his estate plan privately through trusts and other measures. Examples from other celebrity estates highlight the importance of proper planning. Aretha Franklin and Prince, for instance, lacked well-organized wills, leading to prolonged family disputes and hefty legal fees that diminished their estate's value. By contrast, Michael Jackson's use of trusts allowed much of his estate to remain private and controlled. Clint, having witnessed these cases, likely prioritized a well-prepared estate plan to protect his family and minimize the risk of public conflicts. Over the years, Clint has been a passionate supporter of charitable causes, particularly education, veteran services, and environmental initiatives. His contributions to organizations like the Monterey Peninsula Foundation, which hosts the annual AT&T Pebble Beach program, have left a significant impact on local charities in Monterey County. Given this history, it wouldn't be surprising if Clint's estate plan includes charitable bequests. Many celebrities use their estates to continue giving, sometimes establishing their own charitable foundations. Clint may allocate part of his wealth to non-profits or even set up a foundation to ensure his legacy extends beyond his family, continuing to support causes he deeply cares about. How Clint structures his will and estate will shape how he is remembered. A significant charitable component would emphasize his philanthropy, enhancing his public legacy as a benefactor as well as a Hollywood icon. Thoughtful provisions for his children and other family members would reflect his values, honoring his commitment to personal connections and family relationships. Trusts, in particular, offer flexibility, allowing Clint to control how his wealth is used after his passing. They can provide financial support for his family over time, fund specific causes, or even foster long-term growth by managing wealth according to his precise wishes. Clint's children, many of whom are involved in arts and entertainment, may carry on his creative legacy, potentially using their inheritance to fund movies, music, or other projects. These pursuits could further Clint's influence in the industry, ensuring his impact is felt for years to come. His estate plan, while private, is likely to reflect the values of hard work, creativity, and generosity that have defined his life and career. Clint Eastwood's legacy is built on decades of achievements in Hollywood, close family ties, and significant contributions to charity. Thoughtful estate planning can avoid disputes, ensure his wealth is used as he intended, and preserve his influence across future generations. Whether through supporting his children's endeavors, investing in the arts, or continuing his philanthropic efforts, Clint's decisions will leave a lasting mark on the world. His remarkable story will not only be remembered for his contributions to film history but also for the values of talent, hard work, and generosity that he championed throughout his life.